Okay, sometimes the synchronicity on this ridiculous project just staggers me. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. Welcome to New Doctor Who Monday on the Time Treadmill, at least for the next 3 weeks. I said yesterday that I was putting off the second half of the Celestial Toymaker until tomorrow, and I am. I'll get back to that tomorrow. But here's the amazing thing. Today's brand new episode of Doctor Who absolutely ties into that story. So let me explain about that. Today's new episode is called Can You Hear Me? And it's a good one. Just like last week, I'm going to skip any real spoilers here, so this is safe to watch if you haven't seen the episode yet. I'm just going to talk about my general impressions of the episode. So first, just a little bit of trivia. This story has the only episode title in the entire history of Doctor Who with a question mark. I went back and double-checked. I'm virtually certain I'm correct. There has never been another broadcast television episode of Doctor Who that had a question mark in the title. How wild is that? Weird statistical anomalies aside, this story is all about nightmares, and in particular about a creature who harvests them. That much is very clear from early on in the story and from the trailers, so I don't think that's much of a spoiler. Now, like I say, I don't want to give away any details about the story, but I will say it's a pretty common trope to have a story that delves into human nightmares. And this one, I think, does a great job of mining that concept and doing new and interesting things with it and not just falling into dream logic traps. But the little piece of synchronicity that comes up is that this creature belongs to the same race as the Celestial Toymaker. That's not made explicit, but it's implied very heavily for people who know the history of the program. And I do believe they're also the same creatures as from the Fifth Doctor story, Enlightenment. I think I'm remembering that right. I'm going to double check it after I finished filming, and I'll put a confirmation or denial right here. So, how did I do? Okay, moving on. Given that I don't want to get into spoiler territory, there's really not much else I can say about this program except it's a good one. It's another one in what feels like a very strong run in this series. So far, that's 6 out of 7 episodes this series that I have really enjoyed, and I absolutely love Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. She's perfect in this, and each of the companions get some great character moments in the story. It's just really well done. It also has a tiny bit of foreshadowing for what's coming in the future, and at the very end, a tease of what's coming next week, and I haven't watched the preview yet, but I think I'm going to be really happy. I don't know if it's going to be a pure historical, but it's certainly going to be a historical with some real-world characters that I am really looking forward to seeing. So with all that being said, that wraps it up for today. Tomorrow, I'm back on the Celestial Toymaker, so check it out then, and I'll tell you all about it.